Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I'm here today to look at a very special set of cards from Kayou. This is part of their Three Kingdoms series. That's not 100% true, but it's like Three Kingdoms adjacent, although only an art style. This is actually based on a novel from the 50s, late 50s, early 60s. I think it was a serialized novel from the 50s, I think. Pretty sure of that, in China. And the novel is called The Legend of the Condor Heroes. And it doesn't really have anything to do with Three Kingdoms other than it kind of takes place in that time period, but it doesn't have it like Lu Bu or any of those. It's a whole different set of characters. And this novel is wild. I've been trying to read it, so I'm reading a translated version, but I've been getting through it slowly, and it's actually pretty good. It's like action packed. It's in the genre of basically like kung fu movies, but novelized, sort of. Very very interesting thing. A lot of drama too, but such a cool thing. And what's great about it is there are so many different special heroes and villains with all these crazy powers that they have, or like crazy weapons they use, or things they do, including there's an old man who rides on a shark. So he rides the shark like it's a horse. It's got a saddle and ropes, and he can steer the shark around. And it's the concept of this just blew my mind the first time I saw the painting of that, along with this set, and it's what motivated me to get a copy of this set and to start reading the book. And this book is very popular, so it's one of the most popular books in that genre. And it's been made into a serialized television drama show, only in I think in Hong Kong, but also it was made, or a prequel to this, sort of like another adjacent thing, but with some of the same characters, was made into a movie back in the early 90s, by Kar Wai, actually, who, that the famous director, Oscar-winning director now, made that movie. It's called Ashes of Time, and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, or if I did, I don't remember. But I've been trying to I'm trying to get a chance to watch that movie because it looks pretty interesting. Now it's not quite as action-packed as the book would make you think. It's more of an introspective look at one of the main characters from the story, how he sort of got to where he was, how the villain basically got there. Anyway, pretty interesting story. That's called Ashes of Time. Uh, but this is a trading card set, and it's by Kayou, so you can see there, Kayou. So it's going to be officially licensed, fully legit, and all that. It's a very interesting product in a lot of ways. I'll show you the flyer in a minute, and I'll explain sort of what has confused me so much about this box is how small it is. This is a very small box, which makes sense. It doesn't have a lot of cards in it. I think there's only going to be 10 packs in here. Is that right? Maybe, I think 10. There might be less. Oh gosh, I should know this. But it might be, yeah, okay, 10 packs. Sorry, it's right there. I was trying to read it all. There's 10. So there's gonna be 10 packs in here. It's at this interesting like 19.9 yuan level, which is like, I don't understand, like, why not just make it 20 yuan? Maybe there's like a 19.99. You know how the stores in America do that? They don't want to go to $20. They always go 19.99. Maybe it's like that. Or maybe it's just a rounding thing. But you know, we're used to like 1 yuan, 2 yuan, 5, 10. But this one is 19.9. And so kind of a pretty interesting product in a lot of ways from Kayou. I thought this box was going to be huge. So when you see the flyer, you'll understand it looks big in the flyer. And I mean, they've done some tricks with photography and stuff. It's actually quite a small box. What I was thinking when I bought this, and I've since been corrected, it's not actually part of this series, but I thought it was going to be part of Kayou's uh, super premium series of cards based on the great works of Chinese literature. There's 5 of these planned. Only 2 of them are out right now. This is Dreams of the Red Mansion. I also have Journey to the West. Here, I'm keeping these boxes sealed until I get all 5, assuming that I can. I'm really unsure because Kayou I mean, they're following their schedule because Condor was supposed to come out next, but Condor is not part of this series, so we're still waiting for the next 3 boxes in this series to come out. Maybe not till next year at this point. But when that happens, we'll get those and take a look at them too. But this is a special set of cards dedicated to the Legend of the Condor Heroes. It's not part of the Three Kingdoms lineup at all. The last Three Kingdoms box, set 4, was also called Condor Heroes and featured some of the same characters. But this is a totally different set. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, we'll do our normal thing. We'll look at the flyer, we'll walk through that, and then when we're done, we will come back and check out the cards. So let's flip over and, well, let me pause and I'll make sure I have it all set up right, and then I'll come right back and we'll look at the flyer. All right, and I'm back. Here's the flyer. So I got my box from Anime Card Store, one of my favorite shops to buy from. They're usually not the cheapest, but they will ship things well, and they sometimes get unique products that no one else has. On the other hand, they're very high volume vendors, so they sell a lot of boxes. So there are, something's going to go wrong once in a while, so keep that in mind. But they always help you out on messages. I've really never had a problem with the shop, which is why I keep going back to them. But you can see that this product is a bit more expensive. It's about $32 a box. Although I paid less, I paid quite a bit less than that because I bought this during a sale and I had a bunch of coupons, and you know the typical AliExpress thing. But this is sort of the normal price, and you can see here one of some of the top level cards are being shown there, and then we'll go through the entire flyer, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about the box and get it opened up. There it goes. There's 2 different pack designs. I think that might mean that there's a hit pack in here. That could be pretty interesting. Then you can see all the different rarity levels. There's 12 different rarity levels in the set. And then, yeah, a lot of, like, I even just did it there. You see, it's very easy to just scroll right past these. You've got to click this View More button to see them all. But just gorgeous artwork, as always. So there's 10 packs in the box, plus 1 hit pack. So there'll be 11 total packs. That's what that's saying. 5 cards per pack, except for the hit pack is going to have a special card in it. And then the 2 different card designs pack designs are here. So these are the normal packs. You're basically going to get 5 of those, 5 to 8 odds. I don't know why they're doing the odds out of 8 here, but that's what they're doing. So 5 out of 8 are going to have those rarities. I don't have those all translated yet, but I assume that's most of the top tier rarities are in these kind of high packs. And then the other 3 out of 8 packs will be this regular rarity. And then for the hit pack, you're either going to get that or that. Again, I don't have those translated, so I'm not sure what they are, but it's 3 to 4 and 1 to 4. So it seems like the top hit, whatever that is in 1 out of 4 boxes. Maybe this might be I think this is out of boxes, not packs. No, that is packs. So 1 out of 4 packs, but you only get 1 hit pack in a box, so it's equivalent to 1 out of 4 boxes. And here you can see some of the artwork, very similar to Three Kingdoms. That's why I kind of keep making those analogies, although we have to understand that this is a completely separate property. This book was written long after the Three Kingdoms happened. It was written, in the 1950s, so it's actually a fairly recent book, but very popular. And then you can see some more of the artwork here. A squirrel actually features prominently in the book as well. There's a lot of stories because one of the characters has a squirrel pet, and so there's the squirrel, and there's the guy riding a shark. You can see he is literally riding it. Like, I don't know how else to, like, you can see it right there. He's riding the shark. I don't know what else to say there. He's sitting on the back of the shark, riding it around, which is awesome. Like, that's amazing. Like, we need more shark riders in our... Did Aquaman ever ride a shark? I don't think he did. I think he has a seahorse chariot or something. Someone probably did at some point. But anyway, we need more of that in our media here. And then you can see we've got some just absolutely jaw-dropping artwork here with this art is exactly the kind of art I love. I just really am very excited for this. There's a couple of these multi-panel cards where you can sort of get both halves of an image and put them together. It's kind of like a puzzle card, but a little better because each card does stand on its own. And then, yeah, we'll just keep looking here. It's got some beautiful kind of scenery and set cards. There is a puzzle that puts together a map of the journey that the Condor Heroes took and places they went. Sort of like if there was a Lord of the Rings set, right? You might get a Lord of the Rings map. It's that kind of a thing. But it is a puzzle. We've got some, these are the base cards are kind of more, I don't want to say anime style, but maybe manga style drawings with the story on the back. So the backs of the cards will have a little bit of the story. There's some more information about the set if you want to pause and auto-translate that. So there we go. The other thing I wanted to show you is the paragraph about the shark. When they first meet the guy riding the shark, it's this paragraph right here. I'll just go ahead and read it. What just happened confounded everybody on board. Could it be that the seawater bounced his body back up? Everybody crowded by the edge of the boat, looking down to the sea below, only to see an old man with white beard and white hair rushing to the east and dashing to the west on the surface of the sea with an unusual speed. They strained their eyes to see more clearly. Turned out that the man was riding on the back of a huge shark with a speed not inferior to those riding on horseback, galloping on dry land. So, again, amazing, right? It kind of reads like an action story. And this is translated, right? So this is the original Mandarin, I'm sure, is far more colorful than this. But that's what we get in our English language for as good as it is. But you can definitely see the excitement there. I'll post a link to this translation too if you'd like to read it along. It's available online, so very, very simple to read online. That's how I've been reading it. Okay, so we've looked at that. So let's get back to here. And as I'm unboxing this, I'll just kind of talk about the giveaway again, because we are so close to that now. We're at 1,205 subscribers, which is amazing to me. Like, that's a crazy number of subscribers. I never thought we'd ever get to anywhere near that level. That's completely insane. But thank you all for being here with me on this project and everything. And as a sort of thank you, I love to run giveaways on the channel. I've run, I guess, 5 or 6 before. The next one is going to be awesome. It's going to be a franchise giveaway, which means if you win and you say, I like One Piece, I'll give you all the One Piece boxes I have in the giveaway pouch. I think it's like 3 boxes right now. If you say I like Gundam, you'll get 4 boxes, right? So the winner could end up with quite a bit of awesome stuff, and like stuff you can't really find anywhere else, because the things that are in that giveaway pile are stuff I bought when it was new, but that stuff is all gone out of sale now. So most of the things in there are completely out of stock everywhere, but there's sealed boxes of it in there for you to win. So yeah, we'll do that giveaway at 1,234 subscribers. So just 30 more, right? Or 29 more, and we'll be there. So yeah, if you're not a subscriber, get subscribed. And if you are, thank you very much. It's been quite an adventure, and I really appreciate you all being there. Okay, so I'm trying to. So I got confused because I kind of expected the box to sort of pop open, but it didn't. So I'm trying to figure out now how to open it. Well, we can just look at it here. It's got a very nice artwork on the front, kind of this. You can see that there's actually some intricate detail in what looks like white space there. That's actually pretty cool. But that's the Legend of the Condor Heroes here. Got the logo there. The bottom is empty. And then we'll look at the information about the box here. You can definitely tell it's not part of the Three Kingdoms set, because the Three Kingdoms set has a very specific code that's not that code. That side is, oh, okay, there's a rip strip. So that's how we're going to open it, I guess. And then here are odds again, and also a bit of a set breakdown here. So you can see there's 12 different rarities, 115 cards available, and then these are all the different rarities that are available. And so these are these where it says 19.9 here, these are the rarities in the standard packs. Over here, this is the rarities in the hit pack. And then I always like to mention that is Kayou's actual website, Kayou110.com. You can go there and read news about them or learn about new releases. There's actually quite a bit of information on their site. It's all in Mandarin though, so you have to translate it. But you know, browsers do that automatically now. It's not so bad. Card Fun also has a website that is great. I mean, they even publish full card lists for a lot of their sets on their website. So if you're interested in any Card Fun sets, you can get, you know, a full list there. Here we go. Oh wow, that is actually a lot very cool. Like a very very cool design for the box there. Man, that is just beautiful, and you can see the lettering is sort of hidden away in the refraction, so you can only see it at certain angles. Man, that's beautiful. I might frame that. I might keep that and frame it, actually. That's a very nice piece there. And then the inside of the box, just an image. And we'll go here. So this is going to be our hit pack. And wow, it has the specific hit pack odds on it. So as I was saying from the flyer, there's basically a 1 in 4 chance that this has the top hit in it, and then the other 3 chances it doesn't. I'm not sure how we'll know, but probably it's going to be numbered if it's the top hit. Something like that. And then there's 5 packs here. 5 packs here. So 10 regular packs. And again, just, you know, it's not a very expensive box. It's just plain cardboard and all that. But still, great looking box design. Kayou did a great job here. And you know, this being somewhere in between their regular 10 yuan product and their like super premium product, these things, right? These are like super premium stuff. This is kind of in the middle. So I think as a middle tier product, it's actually very well designed. I'm quite impressed. Okay, so let's get into the cards then. Take a look. The back of this pack probably. So the back of this pack then has the out of 8 odds for the regular packs. So you can see those. Pack design also beautiful. Just really pretty there. And we are looking for a Shark Rider card. That's what we're trying to find, because that's what we wanted when we bought the set. So kind of joke about that, but I seriously would love to have one. It would be amazing. These look okay. So when I was looking at the flyer, I thought these were just going to be like white with art, but they actually each have kind of a color to them on the foil, and then some nice, really nice foil effect. They look a lot nicer than I thought they were going to. These are kind of the base cards here. Here's another one. Very, very nice looking cards. And then a red here. This might be, I can't tell if it's higher tier or not, but I'm guessing it is just because of this kind of the stamping that's on it. And I should note the backs also have texture work. So the backs are not just flat printed. You can see there's some refraction texture on the back as well. And the backs of these are beautiful blue. Awesome looking cards. Very, very impressive so far. Now we've got, oh, that looks great. So I think these ones tell the story, sort of like the Three Kingdoms painting cards, right? They're going to tell the story of, you know, probably a very abridged version of the story because it's a very long novel. But if you had these all in order, right, you could sort of see the story play out, which would be very, very cool design there. Then we've got one of the location cards with a hawk, I guess, going to come and eat. Is that a cat? Oh, I hope that's not a cat. Are those cats? I'm not sure if that's a cat or a squirrel. And then the back of it, I guess, is a map. So that's kind of neat. You have like the map puzzle on the back, and then the front of each puzzle piece has sort of what that location looks like. That's, again, just a really neat feature and makes the card useful even if you don't have the full puzzle. So awesome. I love everything about that so far. Kayou is just a great designer in general, and they're really refining their art in these more modern sets. This one's brand new, maybe only, gosh, 3 weeks old at this point, if that. I bought it basically the day it came out because, again, I saw the guy riding the shark, and I was like, yep, I'm in. Let's get that. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man, just a guy riding a shark. We're good to go. We don't need anything complicated. Although that's probably pretty complicated. Joking. Speaking of complicated, oh my gosh, that card has a lot going on. You see, the background almost looks like it's moving, but really it's just a couple of layered refraction textures, but they look great. And then the coat has, a completely different one on it. Wow, that is an absolutely jaw-dropping card. What a set. Wow. That is very nice. I'm going to put that up there because that is a very, very nice looking card. It's over here. And then here we have two more of the kind of storyline cards, which again are going to kind of have the story on the back. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I really can't wait to find a copy of that Ashes of Time to watch. It's a tricky movie to find, I think, because it's from the early 90s and was originally came out in Hong Kong. So I think it has had a U.S. release. At least I think it did. But I am honestly not too sure, and none of the streaming services have it, and my library doesn't have it either. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a little more creative to find that. I think I might have to rent it of all things. Oof, that almost hurts to say. Just kidding. Very, very nice looking stuff here. Oh, too much glare there. Let's put that over here. Then we've got another one of these. It looks sort of similar to that one in how rich the texture work is on it. And that, maybe I haven't gotten to the part of the book where Santa Claus appears yet, but that really looks like Santa Claus. I mean, he's, with a Santa with a knife, but he's got the Santa suit and then the bag of toys. That's not, I know I'm joking here. That's a Mongolian, traditional Mongolian outfit. That's not Santa Claus. I'm sorry. That was a joke. Please do not crucify me. It's a bad joke. I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, you didn't come here for good jokes. I hope not. If you did, I'm sorry. I'm actually really sorry because you're going to be very disappointed. It's another one of those puzzle pieces that show the location. Pack 4 here. Not quite halfway through. I guess I spent a lot of time talking about the cards. I don't apologize at all. These are worth talking about. I think worth spending your time opening these. You don't want to just rip this and and go through it quickly, because these are just gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Phenomenal set. I mean, the cards look better than the Three Kingdoms cards. They don't look quite as nice as the super premium Journey to the West cards, but then again, it's it's not that level of a set. Another one of those ink cards with just some insane refraction work. I don't really know the modern printing tech that makes stuff like that possible. I think it's called like UV tech. I don't actually know much about how it works. Oh, I thought they gave us dupes, but they're actually just kind of two cards that must be like right in a row. So that's 14 and 10, so they're very close to each other. That's why they kind of have similar characters, right, in them. I'm guessing that one's probably close to. I don't think with one box I'm not going to be able to finish any of the sets. Probably not even the base. But there's only 115 cards in the whole set, so I bet with 2 or 3 boxes you would get close to finishing the base and probably these storyline cards, which for a not crazy collector, that's probably good enough, right? You have I think, a good enough example of the collection there. I wouldn't go and try to get like all of those. That might be very difficult. The thing with Kayou sets is their rare cards are actually very rare, which hurts at one point because you don't pull them from every box. But on the other hand, it makes the cards like actually have some value because they are very rare. In like a real way. No, they're just beautiful. I mean, the guy looks like he's in a movie. This smug guy right there. No Shark Rider though yet. That a little bit disappointing. I don't know. I was gonna say, would I buy another box if I don't get a Shark Rider? I don't want to tell Kayou that, or they'll like make sure I don't get one. I probably would. I'm gonna be honest. If I don't get a Shark Rider, I probably am gonna buy another one. But I don't want to commit to that because like it is a bit more of an expensive box. I mean, it's like $30. It's not that expensive, but it still is more than any of the others we buy by quite a lot. So yeah. Then again, the November 11th sale, 11/11. That's kind of like AliExpress Day. It sort of celebrates the day that AliExpress started as a website. They run their biggest sale on that day, so that's coming up. If there's any of these left, maybe that's the time where I would pick another one up. Some beautiful outfits. These are, again, these kind of Mongolian style dress here is just beautiful, beautiful dress. Oh, we got a dragon here. We got a dragon. Look at that dragon. Oh, he's like an ice and fire dragon. That is. Love it. I love my dragons, and I like that dragon. That's a good looking dragon. We got a horse butt. Very big horse butt here. I'm unsure. I don't think I've gotten to this part of the story, or I forget it, but they seem to be like riding a horse and carrying a cauldron of water up. But there's a lot of action in this book, and they're always doing things. It's kind of fun that way. I guess it's part of the genre that the book comes from. This is a dupe. Okay, so we got our first dupe. At least the first one I noticed. There probably are other dupes here that I just haven't spotted yet. 4 more packs. No Shark Rider yet. But we will get one. We shouldn't give up hope yet. There's still 4 packs. Oh, I was thinking that's a horse. That's not a shark. Stupid horse. Why are you gonna be a horse and not a shark? I mean, look, horses are you can ride. Horses are fine too to ride. I'm not saying they're bad to ride or anything. Just sharks are cooler. She's got a little bunny. That's cute. A little bunny. Oh man, these are kind of epic. Like, it's hard to really pick up all the refraction that's going on there. You can kind of see it here. There's like these swirly ones. There's little curves, the circles in the background. There's just a ton of different texture work on this card that make it just shine in the light. It's just really, really beautiful. This, I'm pretty sure, wow. I'm going to go through those later and dedupe them. I'm not going to try and do it right now. But there's another fight scene. They're always fighting. Like I said, the novel is sort of in a genre that's, literally the kung fu genre of books. So it makes sense that it would be a lot of action. Which is why the Wong Kar-wai movie is so interesting, because it has some of that, but it's not like 100% kung fu. You would think that's how you would interpret this story, but he took it like a completely different direction and was like, no, I don't want to do the fighting so much. I want to understand this villain. I want to understand how he got to where he is and what made him the way he is. And that's what that movie's actually about. I haven't actually seen it. I've only read synopses and things. So I should say, like, as always, I kind of specialize in being wrong. If you hadn't noticed that yet, it's kind of a thing I do. So yeah, if you know better than me, please let me know and correct me in the comments, or even just educate me, teach me more about it, teach me about the author, teach me about other cool books that I could read that are like this, or other movies like that. I would, love to learn as much as I can. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to learn. I came here to learn and chew bubblegum, and I don't have any bubblegum, so we're just going to do the learning part. If I opened up older cards from the 50s, I could probably get some bubblegum because they used to come with them. You wouldn't want to chew it anymore. That would be super old. Richard Parks always puts these paper pieces that have like gum printed on them in his packs. It's sort of the nostalgia for it. And interesting. Again, I thought there was going to be a shark. There wasn't. We only have one more pack after this to find our shark rider. And it's not looking good. I mean, it's looking like maybe I'm not going to get a shark rider today. And honestly, that makes me sad. Like, yeah, I'm not going to hide my feelings. That makes me a little sad. I wish I had a shark rider. Please give me a shark rider in that. It's not that sad. I will probably survive, but it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Okay, we got to open up a new pack of sleeves. Always fun. I never thought it would happen, but I'm actually getting close to the bottom of that case of sleeves now. Like maybe 2 more months, and I'll actually have to decide what I'm going to do next. I don't know if I'll just buy another case or if I'll find a way to get sleeves cheaper than that, but or kind of cheap like that. But really, buying a full case is the only way to get sleeves below a penny each. You won't find them anywhere else. On our Discord, which is awesome. If you're not on the Discord, you need to be on that Discord if you like this kind of cards. There's like 60 people on there now. I'll wake up in the morning and there will be 50 different posts of like these amazing cards that people pulled in Europe and Asia overnight and posted, and then all day long we're posting the stuff we're pulling. So it's been great to be there. So yeah, I'll post a link in the description. Yeah, on that Discord, there's people who collect this and can teach us more about it. Okay, this is our last chance at the shark rider. I hope. Please, Kayou, please. I'm your biggest fan, Kayou. I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. Help me out here. Oh, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, guys. I mean, that's definitely not a shark. That's one of those horses again. Is it? No. I mean, it's a beautiful card, but it's just not a shark rider. Okay. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to be we're gonna have to buy another box. I just don't see any way around it. I mean, it's the law, right? Like that's how the law works. If I don't do that, police are gonna show up. But they don't care. Amazing set of cards though, like such a cool thing. And again, a great book. Like you don't have to know or care. Well, you should know a little bit, but you don't really have to care a whole lot about Chinese history or something to like this book. It's just a fun, like you saw that paragraph already, it's just kind of a fun book to read, even if you don't know anything about any of this stuff. You will learn as you go because you're going to want to look things up. You'll look up like where they are, what their location is, like what's going on. So you'll learn as you go, but you don't have to know going in. Okay, we're going to open this hit pack now. And again, our odds on this are 3 out of 4 are going to have that, and 1 out of 4 are going to have that, which maybe I could try translating what those mean. Yeah, okay, here. I'm gonna pause and try to translate what that actually means before we open it, just to add a little bit more, uh, I don't know, specialness to it or something. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. And actually, like as I was doing it, I looked through the flyer again, and I forgot there's a squirrel card we didn't get either. So we didn't get the shark, and we didn't get the squirrel. We got the bunny and some horses, but no, like what's going on? I don't know. Bad box. The bad box. No sharks, no squirrels. What's even the point? Just kidding. Okay, so sorry, back to this. That's getting silly there. It's silver and gold. So these are sort of the top tier cards, and there are silver editions and gold editions. 3 out of 4 will be silver, 1 out of 4 will be gold. So if we get a gold card in here, that means we got the top hit from the series. But if it's silver, we just got the standard hit. So here we go. Give us some gold. It's going to be silver. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that counts as silver. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I mean, you can see it for yourself there, but that has all the refraction work again. And then the silver is sort of acting as like a laser foil outline for the... gosh, look at that texture down there. That is very intricate. But yeah, this would be one of the silver editions. SDJX001. Very, very cool stuff. Just for kicks, I'll go ahead and attempt to translate the back of this card. I suspect it's going to be like poetry and not translate really well, but if it does, I'll come back and try to read what it says so that people can laugh at me. But I'll be right back. Yeah, no, we're not going to be translating that today. I can tell you though that something you might not know unless you've studied Asian languages is this writing style of up and down is sort of the traditional writing style for most of Asia. Japan also has this as their traditional style. Now, Japanese newspapers and things, they go, well, sometimes they go up and down, but like the sports section is going to go like normal Western style writing with their characters. But this style where you start on the right and the top and you go down each column, like this is the beginning of it and this is the end of it here. You know, whereas we would start up here, our beginning would be here and our end would be here in English, right? But in Mandarin, that's how you would. Anyway, in case now you know. The more you know. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike for that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, YouTube. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Kayou, Legend of the Condor Heroes. Again, amazing book. If even though I didn't get a shark or a squirrel today, and that is honestly like devastating. That's like really disappointing, but still very good book. I'll continue to read it, and when the next sale comes along, I'll pick up another box and we'll try to get our shark or a squirrel. Or if you're out there and you're collecting this too and you happen to pull a shark or a squirrel, let me know. Maybe we could trade. Maybe there's a card here you would want, and then I could give you 2 horses for the squirrel. I could do that. That's an offer I could make. Okay, so for now though, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. This much higher quality cards than I was expecting. The artwork is just as good as I'd hoped. And yeah, there's so much to love here, I think. So another brilliant set from Kayou. They're just knocking it out of the park this year. I've loved everything they've made. I mean, I don't know if you missed it. This Kingdom Fighter set they made where they had the 3 Kingdoms characters like Street Fighter is A+ amazing too. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out of Kayou these days, and this is another one. For now, I'll let you go and have a great rest of your week. Bye bye.